for various dishes. Only then did he realize that the dishes the scheming woman claimed to cook were actually made by the girl. He immediately went to confront the scheming woman. Just as the scheming woman panicked, fearing her secret would be exposed, her father received news that the restaurant across the street was actually run by the girl. Even the taste of the dishes was exactly the same. The scheming woman immediately seized the opportunity to shift all the blame onto the girl, claiming the girl only had the recipes because she had stolen her cooking techniques. Hearing this, the father became furious. He was about to confront the girl right away. At this time, the girl was busy attending to customers. But as soon as the scheming woman's family entered, they started shouting they would teach the girl a lesson. The girl hadn't yet understood what was happening. Suddenly, the head of the chef association arrived at the girl's restaurant. The scheming woman's second brother immediately provoked the girl, challenging her to a cooking competition. The loser would have to quit the culinary industry. What they didn't know was the girl was once the national champion, and there was no way she could lose. Seeing the opponent was so determined to compete, the girl agreed. Soon, the cooking competition began. The president assigned them the challenge of making pastries. Unexpectedly, the scheming woman had invited the apprentice of last year's champion to compete against the girl. The girl was also shocked because that last year's champion was actually her own apprentice. The girl wanted to see how skilled the man was. So after the competition began, she didn't start cooking right away. Instead, she carefully watched the man's every move. The man quickly finished slicing the ingredients. Everyone was amazed by the man's skill. Even though his hand movements were complicated, the girl immediately saw that the man's skill was insufficient. Knowing her opponent's level, the girl finally began her own cooking. Although the man was very confident, the girl remained completely unfazed. She calmly kneaded the dough without rushing, and when compared to the man's energy, the girl's movements appeared soft and gentle. The scheming woman thought the girl was definitely going to lose. Little did she know, the girl was so skilled that the scheming woman couldn't recognize it. Only when the girl pulled out a wooden stick did the president realize the girl was extraordinary. But strangely, the girl then cut slits into every piece of dough. Everyone was confused by her method, thinking the girl was just a kitchen novice who didn't even understand basic cooking knowledge. Meanwhile, the man continued his impressive skills, making a perfect meal with just one hand. He even created a phoenix pattern. Everyone thought the girl had lost, since the man was recreating last year's champion's dish. But what they didn't know was the dish the girl was making would shock them even more. When the girl served her dish to the president, everyone was amazed to discover the girl's dish actually made sounds. The president carefully lifted the lid, and the dish emitted a powerful golden light.